Croissant, you
left him there.
There's like no room we can just sit him in now too either.
Croissant!
Yep.
Come here.
I don't want to hurt you, but you cannot do that.
Come here.
I opened up a Calicai's video one time, could not see his bare arms, and turned it off. I was just like, I'm not watching this. This is bull. And then I told him about it in your Discord. I was like, because
you did. I saw that.
I was like, I really want to watch that video. It was on some deck I wanted to see, but I'm not watching a video where your arms aren't out, dude. Take those sleeves off.
And he thought you were joking. That's so funny.
I'm not joking.
Like, I watch your content for one reason.
Yeah.
See the gun show.
The gun show. That's our show.
With his arms covered.
We have the gun show.
We do have the gun show.
Yeah, the
That's true.
Thomas gun show.
That's right.
Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of the Common Ground Podcast. This is your favorite... God damn, I didn't like that one. Welcome back, everybody, to... God, what is up with me? Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of the Common Ground Podcast, your favorite podcast. We talk about your favorite format, Pauper. Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of the Common Ground Podcast, your favorite format. We talk about your favorite format, Pauper. This is episode 110. I am your co-host, Cameron.
This is your favorite format where we talk about your favorite format, Pauper?
You heard me. Joined by James Interrupter Hieronymus. What's up?
Not my blood pressure this week.
Oh, that's nice. I'm glad. Oof, saved you a doctor's trip. I'm glad we get a little bit longer living hippos.
You do.
We love that. Also joined by, I almost called you James because I always do James second. Thomas.
There's an interrupting cow.
Interrupting gun. Interrupting cow joke gun. How are you, buddy?
I'm doing all right.
Sick.
Had a very happy birthday, and I'm happy to be a year older and still surrounded by good friends.
It was fun. Good hangs.
Mm-hmm.
Met your coworkers. They were cool.
Mm-hmm.
It was very fun.
Lots of cool people.
Also joined by special guest, Nashville's finest drafter himself. Jonathan Brute Collins.
Greetings. I am not our finest drafter.
No.
I know our finest drafter.
I do
though.
too. We found him out. He's pretty cracked. Sam? Oh my god.
Yeah, Sam is insane.
Yeah.
He's actually currently playing Pauper.
Yeah, which is awesome. We got the hooks in there.
He's on Moto right now playing Pauper.
I played fairies with him. His intuition and fundamentals are insane.
Oh, yeah,
he was
crazy.
He's cracked.
Yeah. I mean, he was 2-0 on his first league when I left.
Yeah, he's like, I hate this Brian Barrow card. I did see that. He just posted, he's like, I hate this Brian Barrow. He goes, he's like, I hate this guy. I never want to cast this
I
card again.
love it. Wait till he plays against a red deck, though.
His first few matchups of combat tricks were bad. I kept telling him, just board that out. You're not going to use combat tricks.
But he's going to play against, like, the Mirror or Rally or something, and then it's going to be...
he'll learn and be like, oh, this card's cracked.
Like,
this is cracked.
I want 16 of these if I can have them.
Basically.
It's Rally. That card's insane. But, again, it's more madness in Rally nowadays. But, for those of you who are in the Discord, he is Brute in our Discord. You are very, 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 very active in our Discord. You like to give us your thoughts at 1 a.m. sometimes.
Yeah.
I like to wake up and read them. Like,
No,
well, sometimes you just got to get it out before you forget it.
That's fair. It's kind of weird because you got into Magic. We played once at the cave.
Yes.
I didn't realize, like, I don't know if you were in the Discord at that point yet.
I was not.
Okay, because I didn't know who you were, and then I think maybe at the Cup, I still didn't know you. Even after that, it's like, oh, you're like, you mentioned you like went to Middle Tennessee Gaming, and then I like met you there, and then just like kind of quickly just became our friend too. So it's been chill.
No, I lost to y'all at the Game Cave, and then I got the buy, so I went to eat at that taco place, and Bird texts me, and he's like, man, you just got unlocking pairings. You lost to the podcasters. He's like, he sent me a link to your podcast. He's like, they play Pauper a ton, dude. You got really unlucky your two first matches in Constructed. Like, this is my first time shuffling a constructed deck, and I play against Cam and then Hippo.
So that was kind of the idea of the topic. It's you dove in the deep end pretty quick. You're pretty new to Magic, and it sunk its teeth on you. And you went from, I watched you the first time we played the Game Cave. You played a Delver on turn 1. Go to your upkeep. Okay, I missed on the trigger. I'm a Delver trigger, and when you play a Brainstorm, and I'm like, was that brainstorm in your hand? So get this.
But then you quickly turned it around because then you had a pretty deep run at the second Common Ground Cup.
Yeah,
with
which,
Mono Blue Terror.
It was about 6 weeks later, but yeah, I didn't know. That was my first time playing that deck or constructed decks, and like limited online at that point. Like you don't play on upkeep a lot, and Arena doesn't even really let you know.
Right. You got to work hard to get that stuff.
Yeah, upkeep exists. I wasn't playing on Moto yet. Like playing constructed definitely like was a big jump in my limited gameplay, just because like learning all these little stops and everything that's possible.
So you got in the limited first then?
Yes.
Was that?
Can I do housekeeping first?
Oh yeah,
Before
do
we get
housekeeping.
too
Sorry, I
far
just
in?
started having a great game.
No, no,
I'll
you're
jump
good, you're
back
good.
in with.
For sure.
You're limited first.
Yeah.
That's my line.
Wonderful. Keep that in your mind. I'm going to run over some quick housekeeping before we get too deep into our convo here. First and foremost, the Common Ground Cup is coming up next weekend. As you hear this, it is on Saturday, January 31st at Game Night in Columbia, Tennessee. We will be there. We will be streaming. James and Cameron and our friend Tristan will be in the booth. I'll be in production behind the scenes with director Kyle, and Austin will be judging. And yeah, we got a bunch of stuff planned for y'all. There's some extra store credit thrown into the pot. Huge thank you to listener and regular Cup participant Derek for offering that again. We got some nice shiny lightning bolts that Austin was able to procure down in Atlanta that are signed by the artist for the winner as well.
They look really good.
We might throw in some other things. Tristan has proposed some bounties potentially for like one or two the decks that do well with one or two like janky cards potentially. So we'll see if anything comes of that. We'll announce that more next week if we have something. But for the most part, yeah, it's going to be a really fun tournament. So if you're in the area or you want to travel, come play. The hotel block has closed, but I think we got a couple of rooms booked, so thank you to those who booked rooms. And otherwise, if you're not able to come down, follow us on the live stream. The YouTube and Twitch link are in the description. Other than that, we've got the Piedmont Pauper League coming up this weekend in Greensboro, North Carolina, so you can check that out, the first of their 6 monthly Winnabox events that leads up to the prize of getting to participate in the 4th Common Ground Cup. You get a little travel stipend to come play the Summer Cup with us. Yeah, any other events or information going about in the community, you can always check in on the Discord. We have a Discord. The link is in the description, and there's an events tab, and I try to keep up with pinning any events that are upcoming.
There's
and
been a
keeping
lot of
that.
them.
There has been a lot of them, specifically some more events. The Pauper Pacific Northwest group has announced a couple of events too, so go check out those events. I think we're going to be chatting with their organizer Ethan down the line a little bit.
Cool.
Yeah.
Also, shout out to the Sliver guy in our Discord. He sent us some tokens. That was really nice of him.
Yeah.
So, those look dope.
Yeah, they are cool.
Where are they from?
Yeah, it was from the Winter Wonderland, the Pauper Winter Wonderland event. I think it was on December 14th, and they collaborated with the Common Pantry Chicago, which is a food bank in Chicago that, according to the information on the food token, they have it printed on the little food token here.
Food token's smart for that.
Yeah, food token for food. It's really good.
For food drive.
It's not the first food token too, because Alex did a food token too for Paupercini. Yeah, that's a good choice.
No, but food token for our food drive.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
It says for 58 years, the Common Pantry has been serving the needs of their community. So that's awesome. So I'm got a little Venmo code here on the back too.
We gotta do that for like Common Ground Cup or something. Be like, hey, like not entry off, but just like addition to entry. Bring a can of soup or something.
I would love to do something like that online. I've been thinking about like, should we just do a standalone like charity event sometime? Yeah, I think that would be really cool. Give back, support the food bank.
Because we don't make money doing the cup.
No, we don't know.
No, Steven bought us dinner and that was really chill of him.
Yeah.
And so we
Steven
appreciate
usually covers our dinner, which is very, very generous.
Yeah.
So very appreciated after a long day.
Oh
Yes.
yeah.
Extremely.
I'm gonna bring sandwiches this time.
I've learned my lesson. I'm gonna bring snacks this time.
'Cause I can't eat Domino's, so I was watching y'all like eat pizza. I'm like, I'm gonna bash my head against the wall.
Well, there's only so much Domino's pizza I should eat anyway.
Oh
so.
no, there's not enough Domino's pizza you should eat. Or Domino's cheese. Have you had the stuffed cheesy bread?
Yeah.
Their pizza
Yeah.
sucks. The stuffed cheesy bread is insane.
Yeah.
So you started with limited first. How did what? I guess like how'd you get into Magic? Is the dumb question.
Well,
Is there any other formats you play? How long you been playing? The pre-release questions.
How old are you? What's your social security number?
To answer how I got into Magic, I hadn't been playing card games for like 6 or 7 years, and in 2024, the end of 2024, I had a shoulder surgery, so I couldn't play shooters in any of the games I was into at the time. So I was like, I'll go back to card games. I'll play a little Hearthstone.
Oh yeah.
I got really deep into Hearthstone. I was doing like these team leagues on THL, and like my team was doing really well, but it was a huge time commitment. I got kind of burnt out. I was like, I don't want to play this. I'm getting beat up by pros. I'm good.
And the game starts sucking hard.
So I finished that and was like, I'm in the card games right now, even though my arm's healed, but I don't want to play Hearthstone. I'll try Magic. I like a lot of the games that are derivative of draft, like Slay the Spire and other roguelikes and auto battlers. So like it was just, and I've always like been interested in the idea of Magic draft, but there's so many barriers of entry to get into Magic that I could never do it. And like this time I just really took the dive.
And was that Arena then? Or?
Yes.
Yeah.
Started on Arena.
So how did you get attention to Pauper? I don't know how you heard about Pauper.
Well, I was drafting at the Cave, and I had met a couple guys y'all know, Hunter and John.
Yep.
And I had,
alum of the pod, Hunter.
Alum of the pod, Hunter.
I went to John. I was like, hey, your buddy Hunter, he has my number, but I don't have his. And he said if I came to play Pauper, he would just hand me a deck. And he said he has all the decks. Do you have a way of texting him to see if he's going to be playing Pauper tomorrow morning? And John just laughs and he's like, those aren't Hunter's decks. Those are my decks. And they're in my car. And he's like, come outside and hang out with me in the dark. Like, I didn't really know John at this point. So it's kind of a stranger at the LGS being like, follow
And he was
me.
wearing like a leopard onesie too. So like on top of that.
Not that night. But
No, sorry, it was the purple velour tracksuit.
That thing is sick.
Yes. What a style king.
He is.
John Burr.
Truly.
God,
We should
the
learn
man,
a
the
thing or two.
myth, the legend.
The man, the mythology.
So this guy, he's awesome. He's a good friend of mine now. But he takes me out. He pulls out Rakdos Madness and Blue Terror, and he said, these are the best decks in the format. You go home, you goldfish these. You can play one tomorrow. And I'm like, sick. So like I just leave with the stranger's $200 in decks and sleeves and boxes that he gave me in the dark outside the cave. I was just like, this guy's super chill. I come back the next day and play Pauper.
All right.
And he was texting me all night about how to like do the mulligans and what sideboards into what. So I was a little prepared.
And that brings us to when you played against Hippo and I at the Cave.
Yes, that morning I got.
So you
murdered.
must have not like hated it then. Like, you must have like somewhat of fun.
No, I had fun. I won my next match.
Sick. Was it the bye?
What?
Was it the bye?
Yeah, well, I won the bye, and then another person y'all know, Sky. I think they let me win to be nice, but they were teaching me some things and showing me how to like declare ward is on the stack, and I had a great time playing against them. I won. I think they let me win. I don't know. I don't remember the game.
That sounds like something you would do. So
I am now really into
Give you a new player
Pauper.
experience.
Thanks to that match. If it had just been y'all's matches, I don't know if I would have been.
Well, thank you, Sky.
yeah, for real. That's funny. I wonder if they realize that. Like that moment, you know, like you have like interactions with strangers, you like never think about like the lasting impact.
I don't know because I played them at the Cup and I don't know if it came up, but I think I've mentioned that like that was a memorable match for me.
That's funny.
I remember our first match. Like I was playing the heinous like Maraudertron thing. I was like, oh, I'm so sorry that you're experiencing this your first time.
It was that one.
It was like it was like the Marauder.
No.
Yeah, because it was the time you played your like
yeah.
the
Burr and
mono-
I were both obsessed with Black Mage's Rod.
Yeah.
we had a couple different takes on that month.
Yeah, Naya Gates.
I think so.
Yeah,
Yeah, I think so.
I don't remember.
but as we alluded to before, you had a quick turnaround from playing first time constructed and being pretty new to Magic. Then 6 weeks later, you got 9th on Breakers for the second Common Ground Cup.
Yeah.
So that's pretty. And you started out 4-0, 3-0.
I think it was 4-0,
You got-
and then yeah, because my last matches were Zach Sky and then Outer Limits guy. I don't remember his name. He was great.
Because I remember telling the story in the podcast before, but of I wasn't commentating that match, and I was just birding some games. I think I already did the winners interview, and I was just birding the rest of the rounds, and I was birding Zach's game. So I was watching Zach play against you, and he ends up streamer thoughting you for lethal, or maybe like crypt ratsing you for lethal, and you guys are shuffling up or done or whatever, and I couldn't tell. I'm like, was that match? And Zach's like, yeah, I got it. And I'm like, yes. I kind of like popped off, and I felt really, I'm like, oh, maybe I should pop off in front of people who just
At your tournament.
yeah. Some I'm like, that feels kind of mean, but it was pretty funny. How, I guess it's interesting to dig into, how did you get good from like, because you were at kind of like a low, and I think you're pretty dang good now. Like, we play all the time in Middle Tennessee. Like, it's a big gap,
A delta.
skill. Like, it's like it came a long ways in 6 weeks too.
So from there to the Common Ground Cup, I had only, I think the only Pauper I had played was one more. No, okay. I had played one more win a box at the cave.
Okay.
The league wasn't officially a league yet. We would like play on Thursday nights.
Is this at Middle
casually.
Tennessee
Yes.
Gaming? Okay.
And then I would play on Sundays with.
Was this with like Tyler, like blue hair mage?
Yes.
Okay.
So I would play with him, and I would play with Alexander on
Awesome
Sundays.
people.
And so Alexander would coach me, and I would play with Burr whenever we went to do drafts. But I only had played 5 matches in an event in between. But so I had been playing with anyone who had a Pauper deck on them.
Okay, sick.
While just like going to limited and playing more limited online. Like I was still very focused on limited.
Yeah,
Pauper was just like, oh, you have a Pauper deck? I now have a Pauper deck.
Okay, I can jam some games.
Yes.
So, like, was it like more focused, like testing, or like you said, like Alexander Cody? So you're just jamming games.
I had never opened anything besides Terror at that point. Like
I mean, do you do anything else
Terror.
still?
I had a month on Gruul, and I'm a little more flexible online. Like I probably, yeah, I own and play a lot more decks online.
I guess what got you into it now then? Because now like you're there every Thursday with us playing, and you play Moto leagues, and was it just jamming on Moto? Like, I'm sure that's got to help if you're just constantly jamming on Moto too.
I mean, that's got to be that. I mean, because the average player on Moto is just so much better than like an average person in paper. Like it's a drastic difference.
Brute disagrees.
I think that's the case.
My win rate is higher on Moto than our league by a lot.
Okay.
Yeah,
I think that might be true for an arbitrary league. I don't think it's true for our.
We happen to
ours.
have quite a hotbed of Pauper skill at Middle Tennessee Gaming.
Not this past week you did.
No. Yeah.
oh god.
Whoa.
Talk about me.
Yeah.
this a player swung at me with a Cart Clan shaman into a board of birds.
Oh.
Hippo was enhanced. One could say.
Maybe or maybe not. I
He was
did
taking some
it
wild ones.
to elicit the exact reaction I got.
I did spend the next 5 minutes
You were
wondering
just like,
what was
you're
happening.
You're like, why did you do that? You're like, I'm like, maybe I have a thought in my head. You don't know.
I suddenly thought his hand was 4 blood fountains. Like I had no idea what could possibly
See, I
have
screwed you up. It
prompted
works.
that.
There you go.
Did my
There you
mind
go.
games.
There you go.
Yeah.
Who won that?
Oh, not me. I left as soon as the match was done.
Yeah. You claim you said goodbye, but I don't remember you saying goodbye to me.
I
just
beat
like looked
John
around,
on
Hippo was
Terror.
gone.
It felt good.
Yeah. So you primary play like Terror. We consider you a mono blue Terror aficionado now.
Yeah.
Like what drew you to that deck? Is it just the deck you played, so you stuck with it?
I like big Timmy creatures.
Yeah.
I like breaking the curve, and I really like counter spells, and that deck had all of those things. And when I went to Goldfish, it was like, of like kind of the top 8 or so decks, it was the one that like looked kind of my style. It was going to be between that,
And Gruul.
Elves,
Oh, okay.
and Gruul.
Yeah. So
Because I play a lot of green in limited. I usually like my brain goes towards green. I am a green player in the bottom of my heart, and somehow in Pauper I just always end up on big dumb snakes.
What? I'm sure the limited background like helped you to get good at Pauper pretty quickly too.
Yeah, I think a lot of that.
A lot of like rate assessment, kind of a fundamentals.
Yes.
Are there any like skills you think that transferred really well, or are there any things that like you completely had to relearn, like coming into Pauper? I'm sure Brainstorm's a hell of a card to play for the first time.
It wasn't for the first time. It was in Final Fantasy. It is a very different card in Draft.
Yeah,
it is
very.
It is not.
Very.
It is not a good card in Final Fantasy. It's not a bad card, but it's not Brainstorm, the most powerful card in the format.
Yeah, yeah.
Right.
No, I agree. What skills you think transferred pretty well from Draft and the Pauper?
A lot of them are just the pure fundamentals things, like who's to beat down, holding back on removal and counting spells, which I'm really bad at. I just fire off removal in every format.
Yeah, the removal of Mono Blue Terror.
Well,
The stack removal.
Terra has one very terrible removal.
Is that Sleep of the Dead?
Demon Inferior.
Oh,
No, Sleep of the Dead is good.
Yeah, Sleep of the
Yeah.
Dead's very good.
Sleep of the Dead is a good card.
Demon Fear is
Demon Inferior, garbage.
That card stains.
My feelings on it go up about every 3 weeks, but I'm still not like in love with it.
It feels like a necessary evil,
Yeah.
like a necessary thing.
A lot of the Terra players lately have been running 4. Like,
Why?
I've been seeing the numbers.
I
go up when was
don't
looking at the list.
know. I haven't like looked into this, but
Is it because of like mono white heroic?
I have
It's gotta,
no-
be, it's gotta be other permanents that are not creatures on
Yeah.
the table.
Oh,
gotta
sure.
be what
Like
it
more
is.
Journey to Nowhere's running around, or
Just whatever.
a little extra
it-
elf interaction. I don't know.
I guess so. For like the new players, just do what Brute did. Find somebody at your LGS who will just hand you whatever decks you want to go take home with you, and then you're set.
my experience in Pauper is somebody will like there are like
Yeah.
I could show up at any LGS here and text somebody and be like, can I play your deck? And someone will bring a deck for me.
Yeah.
You're surrounded by great players too,
Yeah.
so it's pretty easy to pick. Like when you surround yourself by really good players, you yourself will get better over time. And
Especially if they also happen to be good people.
yeah, that is true.
That's one of the nice things about Pauper is it's not that within a reasonable budget. It's not that hard to get most of the format.
Yeah.
if you want
Compared
to.
to other Magic
compared to other Magic
formats.
formats
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah.
So it kind of feels a lot easier to be able to just lend stuff out to folks, which is a really great way to grow the community. We've talked about that a lot on previous episodes. Yeah.
And especially at Middle Tennessee Gaming, we're very offered people to play decks before. Like those kids who were playing Commander that one time, they're like, "Oh, what format's going on tonight?" And we're like, "Oh, we're playing Pauper." This is before the power went out. And they're like, "Are you interested in playing Pauper?" Sky offered them, the kids, I have 2 decks, but I don't have a third. And I'm like, I have a third deck y'all can play if you want it, so come play Pauper. And the power went out, and me and Brute, I've told this story already in the pod. But it's so
That
good.
was incredibly funny.
The 6-7 joke, that was Brute. I was playing against where the kid kept saying, "I'm swinging my 6-7," and he was telling the story to his friends.
Oh yeah.
And I'm like, "That's so stupid." And Brute just looks at me. Yeah, he's telling a story about me. I'm the other person in that story. God, that was funny. So you said Mountain Blue is the big creatures that appealed to you.
Yes.
And I feel that is a pretty low floor, high ceiling deck, because at the end of the day, you can just get bought out by getting some lucky Thought Scours and slamming some terrors and having counterspell backup. But at the same time, you and I have jammed quite a few games with it. There are a lot of tricky spots. I'm like, you were being very patient. I'm like, why didn't you cast that Thought Scour that turn? And you're like, well, I drew this Brainstorm. I'm like, okay, fair. So what were some like big level up moments you think? That's a loaded question.
Yeah,
So
there's a lot.
Thomas can always hit us with some if you got some.
A big one was being more patient with things like the brainstorms got just like waiting because there's so many like 2-card combos in the deck, like things that synergize, and not firing something off
Like
until you can
brainstorm
have
and
it.
Demon
doo-doo
Inferior.
stains. Yep, there you go.
Yeah. Doo-doo stains.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Brainstorm thoughts,
stuff
man.
like that.
And brainstorm just seems to combo.
Well, brainstorm's a weird one because actually, like, oh god, I'm going to make people mad. I'm going to say something dumb, and if you think I'm dumb, just put in the episode response. When I started playing Pauper, I like would fire off the brainstorms really early, and then when I like started getting better, I would hold the brainstorms really late, like a legacy player. And now I've gone back to firing the brainstorms really early, and it's just good.
So for a long time, the heuristic of, at least in Legacy, was the best brainstorm that you have is the uncast brainstorm. That was always the best brainstorm because there's like there's more possibilities still to happen.
Mm-hmm.
So, but if you're casting brainstorms at any opportunity and they're working, go for it.
Yeah. I mean, sometimes you just need to play another land.
Yeah,
That's true.
Hey, I'm hard. I get that too. I'm kind of in the same camp as you, honestly. You hear a lot of like holding a brainstorm, but obviously if you're going to set up a Delver. But if I'm trying to sculpt my hand and I have a Thought Scour or a Lorien Revealed, I'll fire off a brainstorm turn 1.
yeah.
I know that's like the taboo thing, but
I've done it. When I've played Terror or whatever, I've done the same thing.
yeah.
Just
I
fire
think
up.
it's pretty okay on my deck because it is a pretty light. It's 16 lands for Lorien Revealed, so a lot of the time you spend some game looking for lands, and then it's the end game, and you're just like, how do I have 10 islands out right now? And then you're just wildly confused.
10 islands and 1 Cryptic Serpent that isn't doing anything.
Yeah, you're just, what do you mean? It's a 6/5.
Yeah, but it's not doing
But,
anything.
I do not like the Cryptic Serpent. It feels like the worst card in the deck.
It
I
is.
always
Thank you.
frown at it.
Thank you. I mean, you gotta, but like,
It kills you. It also kills you.
I'd
It's
take it
annoying.
over a Delver though.
Yeah. Yeah, so you play the non-Delver version. Why is that?
So I have felt so at Common Ground Cup and that point in playing Magic, I loved a Delver. Just like, I got an overstated thing for 1 mana. You are dying. This is phenomenal. And then like the better I get at boarding, the more I'm like, oh, their deck runs Refurbished Familiar. I should board this out.
Speaking of overstated 1-drops.
Yeah. Oh, their deck runs Lava Dart. I should board this out. Oh, their deck has fairies. Board. Skyfisher. Board. And then I'm like, where do
Chrysalis.
I even keep this?
yeah.
And it's like, oh yeah, it's good in the mirror and it's good against elves. It's like 2 matches.
And
And Elves is like a bad matchup anyway.
pretty unsalvageable. It's like, do you really
Yeah.
want to commit to
Right.
that?
And then at that point, I was like, maybe it should be in the sideboard. And then not discovering the other one starts
Illuminati.
just
Illuminati.
running without it. And I'm like, this is the way.
What do they replace? What do you play instead?
Mystics, and you do like 2 deep analysis instead of the 1 of. And like some people, I'm doing
it 2
4
Mystics?
ponders right now, 2 mystics.
Okay.
I've seen 3. I haven't tried it. Seems like a lot, but it's a really good card. I wouldn't hate to have a third.
Some folks are messing around with Force Spike too in that
I
version.
am a 4 spike enjoyer.
Yeah, Force
I've
Spike
been
is
running
sick.
4.
Yeah,
That's a card though.
it'll catch some people
Yeah.
off guard.
Yeah. Let's take it leveling up pretty quick too, because Force Spike's a pretty like, you can bluff with it hard. Like not like you've seen. There's that whole famous clip. Somebody did a YouTube video about it of not Force Spiking their turn 1 play, and then I'm just like, yeah, whatever. Like, yeah, fine. Like pass priority like immediately, and then the important 2 drop. No,
Yeah.
Force Spiked.
Boop, gotcha.
Graveyard. Bam. Graveyard. So there's like a lot of that to it. I always jam against Force Spike.
I have not done that yet, but I'm going to do that against a Kessig Flame Breather, and my life, I will feel really good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We were
I mean, Force Spiking a Fire Blast too. It's huge.
Yes.
it was, so now you are you're still pretty new to like Magic, or especially like Pauper and Hold, but you're teaching your friend how to play. And we were pre-releasing this weekend, Jonathan,
Yes.
and then we ended up hanging out at your place, and then I played a game against him, and then you were playing a game against him, and I was like just watching him play and just like kind of talk about mulligans with him. So I think that's like a really good place to start. Well, one, if you're learning into Magic and you're getting into Pauper, if you have the opportunity, if you have a friend that's already teaching, that's probably how most people get into Magic because his friend wants them to
Yeah.
play Magic. So
That's how I learned.
Yeah, like,
Shout out to Sean.
thank you, Sean.
Thank you, Sean, for teaching me to play Magic.
Thanks for letting me meet Thomas. Just having a friend like discussing mulligans is pretty good because he's like, oh, like I'm like, you should ship this hand. And he's like, why? It seems fine. I'm like, imagine it had a draw to. It was Mono Red Madness. I don't know if I mentioned that. And of course, Brute, you're playing Mono Blue Terror. Had one draw to spell in it. And then it was like 3 lands, like Dart, Bolt. And I'm like, imagine this draw 2 spell doesn't exist. Would you keep this hand? I'm like, it's just 2 lightning bolts and a lava dart against Mono Blue Terror. I'm like, that's a terrible hand. He's like, why is that? I'm like, because this thing's not resolving. Like, the first one's not going to resolve. You just gotta. The ideal hand, I think, in that scenario is just like 3 draw 2 spells and get one of them to stick.
Probably a snacker.
Yes, that would be nice too. Who doesn't want a sneaky snack? A super snack.
I have so many sneaky snacks at home.
So,
It's a great idea to play with more.
what are some ways I guess like teach him? Like, I guess we kind of talked about that, like mulliganing, and then are there like any like specific like ways you're trying to like take him under your wing per se, or catch him up to speed pretty quickly?
No, I'm not trying to teach him to be the world's next Pauper King or win a pro tour. If he's got a question, I answer it
That's
when we
fair.
play.
Yeah,
like
that's a good approach, too.
First and foremost, I want him to have fun and I want him to be excited to play Pauper. So like, I very much like, if we're playing and he doesn't ask me to do something, I'm not going to point out a mistake or like reach over and be like, no, actually you should do this. I'll wait till after the game. Cause if the cool play happens, I want it to be his decision. But like he played Spy against me for the first time and he's like looking at his hand and he's like, I feel like I can kill you, but I don't really know. And I'm like, and he's like, will you help me? And I like look at his hand. I'm like, you 100% have lethal here. Let me show you. And he flips over that deck. And I mean, he lit up. I was like, oh my God, a dirty combo player is born. What have I done?
I like that point a lot. That's a good one. Like, if you're getting someone in new to Magic the first time, just
Let them make the cool decisions.
yeah,
Yes.
they're not a psychopath like you are already. Like, we should be hospitalized.
For how
Yes.
deeply entrenched we are in this game.
Yeah.
So just let them. It's a game. Let them have fun. Like, you don't need to be like, oh, do this, because that's overwhelming.
Yeah.
I like that. And
Yeah, that's a good point.
follow up on that. When you're explaining something to a new player, you'll say, never do this, but a case in this scenario, and this, and this, and this, and this. Just like the first caveat is, I'm going to say never. Never actually means never. If you tell somebody never do this, but then give them 10 scenarios when you would do it, they're going to get pretty bored. Like, the caveat never means never. Like, there's always going to be a weird scenario, but if you sit there and tell everybody every little weird inch, it's kind of like that, like what you said.
Because then it's just way
Well, maybe
overwhelming.
let them figure it out themselves.
Yeah.
And that's fun. I like that. That's a very, very, very good point. The game's a lot more fun when there's a lot of discovery. And you only get so much time as a new Magic player where you open a booster pack and you're excited.
I have
I mean, I don't know. Our very own Matthew Silly Santilli got me a little birthday Avatar collector booster
Those are
pack.
different. Those are different.
That was kind of fun.
Those are scratch off tickets. Those are not. Those are not Magic
I did make
packs.
that joke. I was like, this is the millennial nerd version of scratch tickets in your Christmas stock.
I've mentioned before, those have ruined. That's what ruined opening booster packs for me.
Collector
Yeah,
boosters.
'cause it's like, oh, I can't even get the thrill of opening the
oh, maybe
neon
I'll open
$1,400 top.
Right, because they're just all in collector
Yeah, they
boosters.
put them behind a paywall, so it's why would I
25
spend?
No, they're in the $25 packs.
Yes, exactly. Yeah, why they're in the more expensive loot box?
Right.
Why would I want to buy the loot box that
yeah.
only has commons in it?
I don't know why.
Real quick, that was a fun weekend too. We pre-released at why can't I think of that?
Spring Hill store.
just roll with
Just
it,
roll.
cards and games.
Yes.
Sorry, very kind owner, if I messed
was-
up the name.
No, he was really cool. they were talking about doing some like Pauper League stuff with game night. So, I mean, I was telling them like you should loop in Middle Tennessee in this too because we got a lot of people that play there. Talked to the owner for a bit, and that was really cool. He was a very nice guy, interested in that.
Nice.
But when we were playing Pauper at your place, your friend Landon, we're like, okay, we're sideboarding, and he's playing Mono Red Madness, and he mentioned this card at dinner too, and he's going through a sideboard. It was the card Scorching Desert, and he goes through Scorching Desert, and I start losing it laughing because I'm just trying to like think in my head in the scenario. I'm like, at one point do you? It's so for those who don't know, it's a land that comes into play untapped, but it only taps for colorless, and it pings your opponent for 1.
Yeah, it's from Elmencut.
Yep. And it's just, I was trying to think of I almost pissed myself laughing because I was just trying to think of a scenario where you want that, like, yeah, okay, this is the matchup. I'm going to board out the mountain for Scorching Desert. Because I wasn't laughing at him because he's new. It was more of the scenario was so funny. Because I'm just like in my head, I'm like, when does this come in? Like when is it Scorching Desert's time to shine? And then I kind of explained to him, it's like, well, it's a deck that, you know, maybe it's a turn you Faithless Looting, discard Temper Snacker, pay for Temper, and you also have like a Lightning Bolt that's red you're playing. So like it's monocolored deck, but you're very red pip heavy, and then you have mountains to Fire Blast and mountains for Lava Dart, and it's the colorless. Like you'll put in your deck and you'll realize pretty quick why.
Can we get Mutavault?
Can we get Mutavault in that deck?
I don't know about that deck specifically. I was just in
general.
In Pauper.
Yeah, that's a card worth playing now.
That is one of the I know we were gone to Lorwyn, and this is kind of the card that would be from Lorwyn, or whatever. Actually,
it's in the set.
It's actual factual other than the token.
Never mind.
Sorry, the token I know is being made.
It's a special guest. It's got to be a special guest.
I
don't know.
That's such a cool. That was like when I like kind of the area when I started playing. When I started playing was like when Mutavault was like really heavily in standard. Mm-hmm. So experiencing that was really like it was played in like even the blue pip, like the blue and black pip decks from the like mono blue and black devotion decks at the time. Like that's how important that was. So it's just interesting like how efficient things have even like from then to now. Like that's a decade across, over a decade actually, not at this point.
Yeah,
but it's like that's.
It's still saw playing Pioneer.
No. I know. I'm saying
does.
What I'm saying is like the efficiency of the cards is so high.
Yeah.
In this format compared to like a format like that where the cards the efficiency is still really high, but it's even less so there than it is here. Like the efficiency is so high on the cards here. That was really my thing.
No, I got you. Yeah.
Such
the old boomer cool nostalgia.
Card. That is such a cool card though.
Hippo, your weekly boomer nostalgia.
You'll have to indulge me now that I have no cards.
Yeah. So are you interested in other constructed formats?
I go through phases where I'll like look at Modern or Pioneer and load up a deck on TCG Player and Card Hoarder and be like, nah, because like
it's like 6 Pauper decks.
You can't even buy the whole deck at once. You like the cards just aren't even in stock on TCG Player. Like, and then have to learn a whole nother format, and like Standard rotates too often. Legacy
same with Modern at this point.
Kind of neat. I don't know. I wouldn't be. I don't know. Like if
I feel like you would. I feel like you would enjoy the space of like Legacy / Vintage. I feel like you would enjoy that kind of
value Vintage, $30 decks. But
it's pretty appealing.
It is kind of appealing.
I'm curious if you have any thoughts for newer players interested in improving their Pauper skills on Magic Online, as you've also kind of dived pretty deep on Magic Online as well for a comparably new player. So I wonder if you have any tidbits, any tips and tricks, anything to share there.
Yeah. If you want to get started, the guys at MTGO Goldfish do like a great tutorial on how to like download Magic Online and get cards on the client. The Delver starter deck you get on MTGO is fine and will win you games.
Pauper. It's a Pauper starter deck.
Yeah. What?
Yeah. It's like Mono Blue Terror, but like not as good.
Huh.
Runs Vapor Snag, but it will get you wins in casual lobbies. You can play that. Kalikai's is the best tutorials on
how to do
keyboard
shortcuts and stuff. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
He does a video of that. Actually, is a video of that, so we might try to find that, put the description below.
Sure. Yeah.
It's pretty useful.
Yeah. He
Yeah.
has a couple of those.
Yeah.
High APM gamer. The casual lobbies are fun. People will randomly just disconnect if they don't like your deck your pace of play because you're new.
Dude, that was my experience on Moto too. That's
And-
funny.
Yeah, your pace of play will suck because you're new. Play with a friend on Magic Online. Tyler and I played against each other when we were both learning the client to
that's
get a feel
amazing.
for it so that we didn't have to deal with other people, and that was really awesome for me.
That's a good idea.
That is a good idea, actually. I like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember learning. God, it's been forever now. You and I have been playing Magic Online for
Long time.
for a long time. So we're just like
2016,
I think
2017.
2014, 15.
Is
over
the
here.
background still green at that point?
The background.
I don't know. I've seen some old Moto videos.
Oh, those
like,
are. Oh, you're talking about from like. Oh, that was actually pre the current looking version.
Yeah.
Of
Yeah, that was like
Yeah.
you installed
I
it from
started-
a disk drive.
That looks like it's from Windows
No,
95.
you still downloaded it.
Oh, okay.
online.
I don't know.
Yeah, it looks like it's from Windows 95.
Yeah.
It looks awful. I know what you're talking about. It's like, imagine like the Luis video where he like loops the
That's what I was
Oblivion ring.
thinking of, yeah,
That's
yeah.
the one you're talking about. Yeah.
Yeah,
No,
yeah.
I never played when it looked like that. I only played as soon as it flipped over to
This
this
cosmetic
current look of the client.
Yeah.
And even it's still it's improved upon even itself at that point, which is saying something because it's still not great.
looks like crap.
But it's functional.
It is functional. It does do the thing I need it to do.
It'll be
And Daybreak is very responsive.
Well, that's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is a good change of pace. Find your local LGS. Push for Pauper. It's a good way to
find your
level up
local
we are.
game store.
Yeah, your local game
Your
store. Did I
local-
say your local LGS?
Yeah.
Yes.
Find your local game store.
Go to your ATM machine.
Yeah, ATM machines. Yeah.
You're
Yeah.
a student resource officer.
You're-
You're sorry, the SRO officer. That's what we said in school. That's
Chai
what people
tea.
said in school. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Chai tea works too.
Non-bread. Just bread, TT.
Government intelligence. No, that's an oxymoron. Never mind. My bad. Different joke. Damn it.
Was there, you got like any other level ups or big advice for newer players out there, you gotta say? Or anything you're just dying to get off your chest?
Oh, Commander's a crappy format for a new player, and it's overwhelming.
For
Also,
new players. For new players.
Yeah.
For new players.
Yeah.
It's overwhelming.
Yes.
Also, so is Vintage and Power Cube.
Did you? Oh God, yeah.
Yeah, teaching someone how to just play Magic by teaching them Cube, powered Cube, has got to be just abysmal.
It's got to be like a later down the line thing. You got to learn. You got to get familiar with some of the staple historical cards too to know that they're really good in this context.
But
There's a lot of layers.
you kind of made the big jump into you cube with us now,
Yeah.
Yes.
dude.
Yeah,
So
yeah, yeah.
that's, I mean, you just equally just cards you've never seen before too.
Oh yeah.
And it was funny. You played Goblin Guy for the first time against me.
Yeah, I had never seen that card and looked at it and was like, it's no Goblin Tomb Raider, but I'll take it.
It's a guy. Yeah,
That's amazing.
yeah.
The reverse comparison is
Man.
so good.
Like we were talking this weekend, you're like, you context you weren't playing Pauper when Deadly Dispute was banned.
No, I've
So-
never played against a Deadly Dispute.
So then,
Wow.
same with you don't know the Kadoltha Bushwhacker days either, which wasn't
No.
that long ago at all. So
No,
like, you-
that I think you can go further back. It's you ever heard of the card Peregrine Drake?
That I have
Okay,
because
at
of
least you know that.
Alexander's Cube, and
Oh, okay.
it might be in your. It's in Dustin's.
Okay.
it's not my
It's a
thing.
common cube card, though.
It is.
Yeah,
a
yeah.
card. That's fair.
But no, it's just context. That was a very recent meta of Pauper and something I guess did you miss Brood Scale combo too? None of that?
I
Yeah,
do
because
not.
Godolpha,
I do.
yeah.
I could not even explain
Duh.
to you how Brood Scale combo works.
Yeah,
I
'cause
have
I've seen
never
it.
read All That Glitters. I know the
Me too.
names of a lot of famous Magic cards, but
Yeah.
often don't know what they do.
No, so it's just shows in context how new you are to the format. So it's
Yeah.
kind of interesting that this is kind of the first meta you've seen. And the only ban you've seen in the meta is High Tide.
Yeah, and I'd
So-
never played against it in paper, so the ban was virtually unnoticeable, and I won every match I played against it online because I play blue. So
Yeah,
Yeah.
rip
Fair.
High Tide.
you played a blue deck with Snack and Counterspell, so
Yeah.
it was pretty. Yeah. That is pretty nice when you
Yeah.
big threat and counterspell equals pretty good.
Are you playing the cup?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Do you have any process things you want to share? Any extra testing you're getting in? Do you have any thoughts to your approach? Are you doing anything differently?
I mean, I play a ton of Pauper. Honestly, I might just play a little less Pauper before this, just to be kind of like
chill out.
come in
Yeah.
fresh with a fresh attitude in mind, and especially with Lorwyn coming. Like, I'm gonna be real with. I love Pauper. You guys know I love Pauper, but my Pauper play picks up when a draft format has gotten a little stale to me, and like when a draft format is fresh, like I forget about Pauper.
Very fair.
But yeah, and Lorwyn actually is pretty cool. Like I enjoyed the pre-release we did. I enjoyed playing at the RCQ at game night. That was really fun too. So like I enjoyed playing games in limited that format.
Yes.
So like I said, you gotta let me know when you're drafting on Fridays at Outer Limits. Yeah. Because that's where my my future ex-wife is.
Good luck.
Ow. Thank you. Good luck, have fun. I'll be on the play.
Ooh.
No, she gave me a what's that Phoenix card with Bestow?
The Detectives Phoenix?
Yeah, I asked if they had those in stock, and she was like, no, but 1 second, like pulls one out of a binder and hands it to me. And I'm like, oh, how much? And she's like, oh, no, it's just for my binder. You're good. I'm like, are you sure? It's $5. And she's like, no, you're good. I'm like, cool.
Okay.
Cool.
Does that mean she thinks you're cute?
If a girl looks at me the long way, I might think I might think too much. I might fall in love by accident if somebody like blinks at me. So
James immediately blinked. Oh, you don't say. That's all it takes.
Speaking of like burnout too, you said something to me at dinner once, and it was I might not be even playing Pauper in a year, or I might not be playing Magic in a year. What the hell? I'm like, what do you? No, that's not true.
So sometimes I get really obsessed with things. I have an obsessive personality. I'm quite obsessed with Magic, and sometimes I just stop being obsessed with things. To be fair, the first time I said that sentence was in August, so we've made it 4 months. But like, especially after weekends like this weekend, where it's like
We played so much Magic.
I play an event Thursday, I play an event Saturday, I continue to play afterwards until 10 at night. Wake up, play an RCQ. Like I didn't play any Magic Sunday night. I didn't play any Magic today. Like the thought of playing Magic is disgusting to me.
See, eventually you'll turn into like me, where I just like play at my will. Like I'll just get a feeling and I'll play for like 2 hours. And that's it. I'm good. I'm done.
To go back to your big level up, that sparked what it was. The biggest level up is honestly a stamina difference in the amount of Magic I can play before my brain dies. Like there was a point where 3 rounds of a draft at the cave, like I wanted to cry at the end. Like I couldn't think. I was hungry. I like 3 rounds of Magic was too much. Like 2 matches was about as much as I could do in paper and not have my brain be completely overwhelmed.
It's almost just like building a tolerance to something.
Yeah.
At the same time, you got like we talked about this before, in like a longer tournament, like the Cup. It's a longer tournament. It's like, was it 6 rounds?
6 or 7 rounds, yeah.
Yeah, so it's like you bring snacks, bring water, stay hydrated, get good sleep, eat a breakfast. Like, don't do what League of Legends players do. You know,
There's some people out there that are just built differently.
I mean, or do that. Yeah, I mean, yeah. I'm not gonna say that. Never mind. It's something didn't make it through the filter, so then you know it's bad. Yeah, if the filter comes in, you know it's real bad. No, that is a good point, but I think Magic's different too from you're saying the obsessive stuff, because I'm pretty the same way. I have a pretty obsessive personality. I got really obsessed with Hearthstone, played a lot of Hearthstone. I like bounce between obsessions and hobbies and stuff. But man, like Magic killed like video games for me and everything else. I think
Same.
Magic sticks.
Magic literally has killed playing video games for me.
Yeah. At the very least, I will force you to come out for Thursday Poppers. Hang on. I know Burr didn't like that sentence either when you said that.
Yeah, well, yeah. Several people have gotten frustrated with that. Also, I'm not playing Thursday Pauper this week.
I also won't be.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, you're
Am I the only one? Damn.
No, I'll be there.
You think you'll be there?
No, I'm gonna be there.
Okay.
We'll see. No, I have the night off, but a coworker's birthday party came up, so.
Fair warning. Every week on Monday, I say I'm not going to play Pauper on Thursday, and then about 5:15 on Thursday, I'm like,
Okay.
screw it, I'm packing my bag.
Yeah,
Let's
you,
go.
you want to go hang out with
Yeah,
everybody.
yeah.
We're awesome. And that's your Magic's like where your friends are.
Yeah.
Yeah, so.
Yeah.
That's
I mean,
true.
I have a similar thing. Like, I've not really gotten into video games. Like, I mean, partially I didn't like grow up with video games. Like, my parents had a pretty strict, or my mom mostly had a pretty strict, like, no consoles rule. We had Game Boys and like Pokemon games or Mario Kart or whatever, but like nothing on the console, nothing on the TV. Like, let's like be active and do other things. That was kind of our household growing up. But like, so like I've never really super got the itch, and therefore I'm not like very good at them. Like, the only shooter I'm anyway halfway decent at is Call of Duty Black Ops 2 Zombies. Like, specifically the zombies portion of the game.
Yeah.
I love that, but otherwise, like, I'm dog at video games and shooters and stuff. So like I've always done card games, Pokemon and Yu-Gi-Oh growing up, and Magic once I learned in college. Like,
Yeah.
it's just been the thing that's stuck. And I with a similar obsessive mindset, like, I have to be careful sometimes I don't get too burnt out and go too hard. Like I haven't played very much competitive Magic at all in the last several months, mostly because of my job and some things, and saving for our holiday trip and lots of other factors. But like, when there were times for me where I was too obsessed with it and didn't have the right mental, and like,
Oh yeah.
so
And that's the thing about Magic. It's broad enough where there's like different things you can be obsessed about. You can be obsessed with retail draft, and even in a retail draft, you can be obsessed with like a certain format, or you could just not like the format and only draft it 42 times.
Yeah, I've said that. Like, I didn't like Avatar. I only played it like 45 times.
The most I've ever drafted a retail set's 4.
I can't remember ever. Well, I got pretty close with Ikoria, but that's because it was right when COVID lockdown happened, and so we all played a ton of Ikoria on Arena.
It's like, there's a couple different draft formats I've gone pretty hard on.
Yeah,
In the past. I think
Call Time
was probably the biggest one for me.
Yeah.
I did draft a lot of Outlaws. I drafted a
Yeah,
pretty
you did.
hefty amount
You
of
did.
Outlaws.
Yeah.
And then prior to that, I think the limited format I drafted the most it wasn't even like a retail limited set. It was like a master set. It was the like Modern Masters 2015. I drafted.
Yes, I did a lot of
Jesus, that
2015.
Is this
set.
the one we did at Cube Weekend?
We did 2017
Okay.
at the first Cube.
Yeah, no. I would if it weren't so expensive to get one of these boxes, I would, because it's the format is not good.
I will
Like, it's
force you
not
to
good.
Weekend.
It's so on rails,
But it's so-
every deck is so on rails in the draft process.
Yeah.
In Modern Masters 2015, it's crazy.
Brew, I will force
But the
you to
packs
Cube
are
Weekend
hilarious
next time.
because they're like the cardboard.
The cardboard packs. Yep.
Oh, those are funny. I missed that.
Yep. Those was the set that those came out in. I remember that.
We're gonna try and be sustainable, and everyone was like, "We hate these." I'm like, "Well,
Well, they're easily
guess we
tamper with,
tried to be sustainable." Yeah.
damaged. But I will force you to Cube Weekend with
What
us.
is Cube Weekend?
Just
Oh.
rent a cabin in the woods and play Cube, and
Yeah, for like
Yeah.
3 or 4 days.
Is there a hot tub?
There
can
could
be.
be.
Depends on the Airbnb. We
there was a
found.
lake at one point.
Yeah, the first one we went to.
First
was-
on the lake. No, it's been a blast every time we've done that. But like I was saying, like there's just a lot of things you get obsessed with Magic. I used to be obsessed with Commander. I got really obsessed with like RCQ formats when I moved here. Currently obsessed with Cube and Pauper, and even in like the Cube, it's like I was obsessed with my Tubert. Still love it, but now like really obsessed with a new Cube project, the Nautica and Cube stuff. I could see myself getting obsessed with the Silent Generation Cube. Obsessed with Naya Gates. There's just a big umbrella to be obsessed with.
I do not have these tendencies, which is good for me.
Yeah. I'm just, yeah.
Sometimes sometimes it is beneficial for y'all because y'all can get very into a thing and it be like the product is worth a lot. I just
Yeah.
don't have that same state of mind that you guys do.
But you're always DTP. Down to play.
Oh yeah,
Down the party. Down the
I was like down to party.
Yeah. You're always like you're usually Cuban or doing crap with us too. So I don't know. You'll be playing Magic in a year.
We'll keep you around.
I'm probably. I mean, I'm real deep in. I am fully cooked on Magic.
Also, I don't know if the heuristic is as true now as it was then, or as it has previously been. But the heuristic is that once you start, you will never fully give it up. Like you'll dabble. It doesn't maybe be like a breaks. You just like a break. You just think like limited form. Like, oh, I want to play this one then. And then we're like, oh, this deck looks cool in standard. I want to play this one standard deck. Things like that. Like that will come up.
This is true. I have a friend who's very good at Magic and hasn't played competitively or really played since like 2011. But like he knows what a Steel Leaf champion is. Like he's tuned into Magic.
So it's a triple green card.
Yeah, that's like a Dominaria card.
I like a green card.
Yeah, I like a green card.
Overstated. Big.
It's a 5/4 that can't be blocked by
powers.
creature 2 or less.
Yes, exactly.
Is that right?
Yes.
Yeah, let's go.
Yeah,
that was my super competitive
Elf
time.
That was my first
Warrior.
standard. Yep, that was my first standard.
The Vinemare Steel Leaf champion deck.
Not that was part of the standard.
Oh, okay.
I did not play that.
No,
but that was the first standard.
Yeah, because like Elvish Mystic was still legal, right?
I was playing Merfolk for my first standard deck. Yeah, they were back in the Merfolk. I don't know. I don't really have any more thoughts. Get out of thoughts. It was just kind of a fun free form conversation.
Yeah,
Limited was pretty fun too. Like I said, a blast at pre-release. Your friend Landon was awesome.
It's an elf knight. It's not a warrior.
He was funny.
Oh, no.
Oh, he's awesome, dude.
I was wrong.
He's
a knight.
He's the soul of Magic. Like he had a deck with a rubber band.
Oh my
around
god!
it.
So when we were playing Pauper at your place, I see him pull out a deck and I had a rubber band, like two rubber bands, like
I love it.
hot dog and hamburger style, and I'm like,
Yes.
They're sleeved.
He started the pre-release unsleeved. Like this man is the heart of Magic.
Yeah, you asked him. You're like, when did you get sleeves on your deck? Because one round you were watching him, he didn't have sleeves. The next round, his deck was sleeved. And you're like, what happened? So that was really funny. And that store was fun too. There's a lot of bulk to look through.
And someone very nice gave him sleeves. And tip to anybody who does go to draft and plays Pauper, if you have beat up sleeves or just like sleeves you're not going to use anymore, throw them in your bag. Like some new players don't give them the most beat up sleeves.
Yeah, don't give them like the grimy ones.
Some new players are going to show up to draft and be playing with unsleeved cards. Just hand them some sleeves. You will make their night.
Yeah,
that's true.
The sleeveless experience is cool,
Yeah.
though. It's very nostalgic.
I actually. That is like become a more of a thing for me. Like in like if I do go like draft limited or whatever.
Yeah,
just like
if there's nothing of value in here, cool. Just like who cares? I mean, I have my bar cube now for exactly that. I got to bust it out on my way up to the northeast.
You gotta play this.
Stopped in Pittsburgh, saw my friend Ethan, and we just like jammed my bar cube.
I need to play this. You've played it already. I need to play this. It kind of reminds me at game night. I was doing a pre-release there for Dragonstorm, Tarkir Dragonstorm. Doing a pre-release there, and someone opens like the double-sided Ugin. It's like the same card on each side, but one's adult art and one's like chibi baby art.
Yeah.
And I like made a joke. I'm like, oh man, now you gotta buy sleeves. Like, like kind of just like joking with them. Like, oh man, now you gotta like sleeve your deck because it's like double sided, or you can just use like the token,
the reminder card. Sure.
And they're like, nah, I'm just not gonna play it. And I'm like, huh? And I'm just like, oh, that card's really good. You might want to play it.
Yeah.
And so it was really fun. But again, it's just like we're so far on the side of like we cannot turn off the how do I get a competitive itch, like, or how do I get like not like you're trying
the optimization.
Yes, not that you're angle shooting people, but like just the optimized brain once the switch is on.
Small edges.
Yeah,
that's because I had a similar experience at the Tarkir pre-release as well, where my opponent had like the 8-mana like Teamer dragon that like comes in and deals damage equal to the number of land you control,
and his protection from white and
black. His protection from white and black, and I look at this thing and I'm like, gross. I literally have 0 cards in my entire seal pool that can touch this thing, and I beat my opponent by sheer luck. And then after the match, they're like, "Oh yeah, I have a second one that I'm not playing," and I'm like, "I'm sorry, pardon me."
Brute just physically recoils.
So I hate Urimi in that format because there's no I'm
There's no
always
counterplay.
on a deck that cannot answer.
Yeah, I couldn't
it
answer. I was
somehow.
playing black. I was playing I was playing black white, and I'm just like, I literally have 0 answers to this idiot in my entire seal pool.
Yeah,
Like, I don't even think there's a blue bounce spell in my seal pool.
Brutal.
that format was so bomby, and that was the bomb.
Are you ready for the Power Cube segment? You said you want to talk about Power
Oh
Cube.
yeah, this is the Power Cube episode.
Yeah.
Clearly.
That's what he told. Well, I was leaving.
Actually, I've only drafted like this new iteration like once.
I was leaving game night on Sunday after the RCQ, and I'm like, all right, see you tomorrow. And I'm like walking out the door. As I'm like walking out the door, someone like asked you like, oh, what do you guys do tomorrow? And you're like, oh, we're recording the podcast. We're gonna talk about Arena Cube. And like, you didn't even say it loudly. I just heard you like tell it to somebody. And I was just started laughing.
It was Scintillas. He goes, "What are y'all talking about?" I'm like, "Power Cube, dude. We're fine.
I don't know why
It's finally
it
the
makes it
Power
funnier.
Cube episode."
That makes it so much fun. Oh, and these podcasters just keep sucking your dick. That was the other thing.
Wait, what? Oh,
The podcasters won't
What?
stop sucking his dick.
What?
I like.
Who said this?
No,
Jonathan said this.
we were playing here one night. This was when you weren't here.
You
but
were here.
You weren't
You
here.
were playing
I was telling
I
some
was
story.
quote playing Splinter.
yeah, so now you were
many
playing
jokes about
Splendor. But
He's like, I bet they're out playing Splendor right now.
I didn't play Splendor. I did play Splendor this weekend. I did actually.
Oh,
play
I'm sure
it.
you did play some Splendor.
yeah, for
Well, we
48
can talk
hours.
about that, but
4 hours. I've just been playing Splendor.
I can see the box right there.
I mean, he's not wrong.
What is this? I need to hear this joke.
I was here when you left.
So this was 2 weekends. This was when I cut my finger open that night.
Yeah.
Was it that night?
No. It
Do you
was
want
the
to hear
week-
about the
it was week
podcast
after.
who's sucking it or not?
Yes, I do. Sorry. It was that weekend though.
I don't think it was.
No, it was the week. It was the weekend before.
Okay, it was the weekend before.
I think it was after, but I'm not sure. It was whenever we did pre-modern cube, because you weren't here for that, right?
Oh no, it was. It was the weekend after then. For the Silent Gen.
Because I was sitting right there. We had the table
Yep.
here. It
That was
pre-modern-
Silent. That was the weekend
pre-modern cube.
after.
Okay, yeah.
After you did
Yeah.
your thing.
Yeah.
But as y'all have heard, as I've moved away from this mic, I probably mumble a lot. And I was talking about how I was doing real good at our Pauper League back when it was just like 8 people having fun hanging out, and then like the Spike-a-Pass from the cave and their podcast come over and start kicking my. I said I was doing real good in Pauper until the podcasters came and started kicking my butt. But I mumbled, and 3 people heard, "These podcasters won't stop sucking my dick."
It was really funny. So I told him like, okay, you're gonna be on the podcast sometime, and you need to tell them that, like, with no context.
Oh
just,
my
these
God.
podcasters won't stop sucking my dick. I love that. First podcast merch is gonna be that. It's gonna be our logo, and underneath our logo, it's gonna say these podcasters won't stop sucking my dick. I would wear the out of that. Oh my God.
We'll take that one up with HR.
Yeah. That, and dude, there was a lot of
my
insight.
God.
That was such a fun night when it was like it was me, you, Anna, and Sam. We're just hanging out in the living room till like 1 a.m.
Oh, that yeah.
Yeah.
That, I did nothing but lose to protection that night
Yeah.
in every match.
Gotcha.
That is some old school magic right there.
Protections from everything.
I do hate to inform everyone that the Power Cube will no longer be on Arena by the time this episode airs.
Go draft
R.I.P.
Lauren. It's really sick.
So yeah, go draft Lorwyn. It will be up by the time you hear this.
Yeah.
Yeah. The swap happens tomorrow, Tuesday the 20th, as we are recording.
Yeah. You have any closing final thoughts?
Yeah.
What
Play more Pauper.
are you most
Love it.
excited about Magic right now? Because you said what's your current obsession? Is it Pauper? Is it
Also, new
looking forward to
limited
drafting
format, right?
limited?
I think it's gonna be Lorwyn here for a minute. I think
Me too, adjacently.
after Common Ground Cup, I'm gonna pick a new deck to practice for the next few months. So I'm looking for something to be obsessed with.
Okay.
No, that's cool. But that's the fun of the format too. It's just finding something and like
Do you have some thoughts on anything in particular? or are you gonna just like wait till after the cup?
I've been playing some Rally and I've been playing some Fae, and I'm vibing with both of the. I like monocolored decks.
Sure,
I really
same.
like good mana.
Yeah,
Same.
that's fair.
And
That's
20,
why I play Gates decks.
Yeah.
too.
20 basics is just an insane that's something that transfers over from limited.
Is so
20
low.
basics is an insane mana
It's
base.
so low. Like you play like standard, like control decks will play 26.
Oh, 20 islands, that's a crazy mana base.
Yeah, wait till you see Commander.
I've played one game of Commander. I have no interest.
That's fair.
I'm trying to think if there's anything else.
Well, I had a story to tell.
What's your story?
It was so you were part of the story. So we were
Oh boy.
I was talking to this girl leading up a week. We have a plan to go get drinks on Sunday.
Mm-hmm.
And Saturday we're hanging out at your place, Brute. And we're texting, and I showed her like the ranking the Shrek characters on the ability PowerPoint I made.
Yes.
So she knows I'm weird, like at least somewhat weird. Like we've been talking for like a week, so she knows I'm weird. And she texted me while I'm at your house, bro, on Saturday night, and she's like, "Cameron," I'm like, "Oh, she's canceling plans tomorrow." I know we have plans Sunday. Okay, so she's definitely canceling plans tomorrow. But it's Saturday night, and I kind of like want to get out of the house tonight. Would you want to go like grab drinks tonight? I'm like, "Oh, sure, yeah." Give me like 30 minutes to get home. Like, give me like an hour and a half to go home and shower and crap. And so end up picking her up from her place. We go get drinks, and like kind of like the vibe I got is just like she was so well spoken, probably the most well spoken person I've ever met in my entire life.
Wow.
Just like very, very well spoken.
And you know me.
And no, like very well spoken. And
What's a joke?
I was sitting here just saying "fuck" in every other sentence like I do. And I even at one point I told her that I'm like, "Dude, you're so well spoken," and I say "fuck" so much. Like, I'm sorry.
Sometimes there's no better word in the English language for what you have to convey your thoughts.
Yeah, and then it was kind of funny because Kate, she moved her, like her sister lives here, so she moved with her sister, and second year residency. And I'm like, "Oh, like what part, like what residency?" And she's like, "She works at like the Vanderbilt like psych." I'm like, "Oh, I have a," like pause for a second, like call her a friend. I have a friend that works at the psychiatric hospital. What's her sister's name? And so that's referring to Holly. So that was just kind of funny. But yeah, I've just that place closed at 12, and so we get out of there, and we're gonna go hit another bar. And she's like, she's like, "Are you upset if I'm like a little eepy?" And I'm like, no, like that's chill, totally cool. I'm not gonna hold somebody hostage. No. Like, yeah, you know. So I kind of like got the vibe, and I'm like, I think I weirded this chick out.
No.
But then it was something about like, she's like, "Oh, do you like want to go get Jenny's?" I'm like, "Yeah, we can go get Jenny's." So she must not be that big in a hurry to get out of here.
Okay.
Like, Jenny's was close, so we got cookout, and like start driving. She's like, "We can just like park in the parking lot and talk." Like, she was a cool person. Like, I also didn't like feel, but she did text me like, "I just like didn't feel the connection I was looking for." I'm like, totally cool, same here. But it was just like
a chill time.
I think I just scared the out of her.
Oh no.
Like, just me being me. I don't know how to explain it. I should have just brought you guys. Should have just been there.
Brought us along.
Yeah.
Stuck us in your back pocket.
Like, I think I definitely TMI
We'd
people.
fit.
Like,
we're small.
oh, I've seen.
Yeah, I'm an open book. I don't care. I'll tell everybody anything. Like, I'm just about, like, I've known you for how long? I've told you all my girl problems and crap. So,
Trauma dumping.
oh yeah, I trauma dump. Well, my friends. Well, I can't afford therapy, so I need to do it somehow, you know. But, and it's worked. I've gotten good advice from friends. Advice I'm gonna follow.
There.
Oh, you are?
That's the key. That's
Crazy.
the key element.
Hey, I don't want to hear it from you, Mr. Hieronymus.
Yeah,
The Splendor King himself.
that's different.
Oh man.
Oh man. But no. Yeah. Thanks for coming on, Jonathan. Thank you so much. dude.
Glad to
It's
be
been a
here.
delight.
Yeah.
You said I had to be here?
No, I said I'm glad to be here. I'm sorry, I'm a mumbler.
I don't
No,
know. I don't
no.
think you mumbled at all.
You were great.
Well, I meant the podcasters who won't stop sucking my mumble.
No, it's been pretty cool. It's I don't know, weird. Not weird. I think it's really cool, but it's just when you like meet someone through Discord, it's just like, oh, it's just like a guy from Discord or whatever. Like, oh, he plays a military gaming. I think it's like pretty cool, and it's just like quick, like, okay, he's cool, like, he's chill, and again, like Magic, it's pretty. You find cool people, especially in Pauper. You find a lot of pretty chill people, or some people that are just very upset about how casual it used to be.
Well,
not referring to a different individual that salted off on me. Yeah, so I don't know. It's just cool.
yeah, Pauper's great. Pauper people are great.
Go play Pauper. Go play Common Ground Cup.
Yeah, come play the Common Ground Cup.
Come play our tournament.
And
Yeah.
if you find someone of consenting, you should go play some Splendor too. Splendor's real fun.
Take us home, Cameron.
I miss playing Splendor. God, we played some really good games of Splendor. You know.
This might inspire me to write a song.
About Splendor?
You had your thing the other night. We were talking about sitting in the shade, and I was
Yeah.
like talking about just like references to things, just
Yep,
like just be
yep.
weird to use. Like,
Yep.
Did you hear me playing last night? No, I was playing.
Splendor?
No.
Please end the podcast.
No, wait, no. Did you hear me playing guitar last night?
No.
I told Austin a story. I was in drop C, and he just looks at me. He's like, "As one does," and I'm like, "That's a good point."
Interesting.
He's like, "There's two reactions to that: is as one does, and why the hell are you in drop C?" And they both mean the same thing. So I was in drop C, and I was just kind of like, I had my fingers on, I don't even know. I was playing like an E chord and just kind of messing around the E chord in drop C, and then I was like palm muting as I was doing it. And then I was like plucking really fast, but I was also smacking with my palm like against like the guitar, and I think it's the first time I've like actually like jammed, and like, not like just like played something, like learned how to play a song.
But you just played with your kind of like built off of what
and
you're.
it didn't sound like like
Mm-hmm.
it was cool. I'm like, oh, this is like groovy, cool.
Yeah.
But I told Austin that, and it was pretty funny.
Figuring it out.
But
Love that. I got to jam with a banjo this past week
that's-
too.
I heard about
that.
that.
Was really cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was fun.
it is cool.
It's like how like how often do you hear like, oh yeah, just like somebody pull out their banjo and I started playing with their like along with their banjo.
Yeah, that is cool. If you made it this far, God bless you.
Seriously.
Go play the Common Ground Cup tournament. It's gonna be really, really cool. Shout out to that again. If you have any questions, thoughts, discourse, you want to yell at us, you want to ask us questions, you should join our Discord. It's really cool. Brute's in there. You are hella active in there.
Very true.
Love that. If you don't got Discord and you still want to send us questions, you can send them to at commongroundmtgpod@gmail.com. Both of those links are in the description below, as well as the sign up for the Common Ground Cup, which you should come play or come watch us or watch the commentary in your comfort of your bed. Go get some sweet chili Doritos.
It's the live stream of the weekend. There may or may not be a Pro Tour also happening that weekend, but
The people playing
this is
Pauper probably
definitely
do not give a damn about
this is
the Pro
definitely
Tour
the
anymore.
live stream to watch.
Yeah, I agree. I think we're more entertaining than the Pro Tour.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I agree with you. No shade to the people that
No.
put a ton of hard work into the Pro Tour.
No, it's way better production. Not gonna lie about that.
Right,
But it's
right.
just dry. I don't know.
It depends on the
depends.
for commentary. It depends on the combinations.
Yes,
like
yes,
yeah,
yes,
I'm a huge Riley Knight fan.
Yeah,
Oh
right,
yeah.
it's dope.
Oh yeah.
Slash friend, kind of.
I think I wish they got a little bit more freedom to do like whatever,
Hmm.
you know, some like more SCG old school vibes. But I get it. It's trying to be professional. But
I get it.
I don't know. There's yeah. Anyway,
We're better than the Pro Tour. You heard it here first.
But if you are interested in competitive Magic,
Yes. Yes.
go listen to the Pillow Fort. Or the
Pillow Talk.
The Pillow Talk.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's
Our
right.
friends, alum of the pod, Austin Walker, and a friend of the show, Jonathan Johnson, and they're
Insanely cracked at Magic.
Yeah,
Both of them.
Both of them are very good.
Insanely cracked. Them and a handful of other locals and some other competitive players from all around the country, if not the world, have put together their own little competitive team. And they're starting to put out a podcast. I'm also editing for them as well. And it's good. They put out their first episode this week. So we'll link to that in the description as well. So
Go give them 5 stars too.
Yeah.
for real.
If that's your jam. They're going to mostly be talking about the competitive formats
Like
leading- for
RCT
like
formats.
RCs and they have some players playing their first Pro Tour coming up soon. So
it's a very good gap to fill, like especially with like there's a lot of like CCR's podcast. I can't think what that's called.
Grindcast.
Like Grindcast stopped. Like Dive Down doesn't really like do much things. There's like, another one I used to really like.
Crew 3.
Crew 3 like doesn't really do it. Like there's just been like a big lack of it. Like not as much. Ross Merriam does. Like they do like seldomly stuff.
There is a gap in the competitive like standard modern Pioneer world.
Yeah. So they're good stuff. So
yeah.
Go listen to them.
Yeah.
Yeah. Go play some Splendor.
Yeah. Enjoy some Splendor.
God.
Thanks for listening, fam. We love you.
Later.
Oh, bye. I didn't know. Social cues are hard for me.
Same, brother.
He's been playing Splendor with a pretty cool person, so.
We actually did play Splinter.
I brought Splendor with me to Maine. I taught my siblings.
My boss.
No!
Don't play Splendor with your siblings.
Oh Jesus!
Step brother, I'm gonna buy this card.
No. Are you stuck in the game?
I'm gonna have to buy Splendor now.
Splendor is fun.
I need to buy a new
That's
copy.
not-
because
Legends of Splendor is very
That is
fun.
not legal in the state of Tennessee. I'm sorry.
That's surprising.
Anywho.
Oh, jeez.
Dude, I'm gonna refer to that as Splendor now whenever.
Oh man.
Oh joy.
Oh, joyous day.
Oh Lord.
So I took her home and we played Splendor.
We played Splendor for hours. Oh,
It's just a good game. I like the mechanics. It's pretty fun.
I did lose.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Somebody
I lost my
has
first
to.
game.
I beat you in Splendor. That's not true.
No, I lost my first game.
Like playing
with
them.
playing with them.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Splendor the game, not Splendor the action.
Oh no.
Yeah, any beating would have to be consensual.
Yeah, and he beat.
Pauper.
Oh yeah, that's right.
I don't know if there's bringing the back to Pauper. I don't know.